All right, good evening, everyone. Um, it's me, Lovis, from Last Finance. Welcome to my YouTube channel, my son Eugene Media. If you have not subscribed yet, you have to subscribe because the story, like every time, we'll be bringing more topic and new ones. So all you have to do, subscribe, like our videos, and that's why you can share to the loved ones. Yeah. So today I've gotten a chance of hosting flight attendant.
Session, yes.
Mm. So I'd like him to introduce himself to you guys so that you know more about him. And those who are more interested in fried things and whatnot, you get more knowledge from him. So you're most welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everyone. Hello, viewers. My name is Naura Osborne,
Mm.
and I'm so happy that the host is actually my classmate. We studied in the same class. So I'm so happy.
So
And
you're Edmund, guys, to cut
yeah,
the story short.
I'm so
Uh-huh.
happy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for hosting me, first of all.
Mm.
I'm a flight attendant by profession, and there are some people who really would love to be flight attendants,
Yeah.
call them cabin crews,
Yeah.
although most of the people really don't know how to go about it.
Mm.
Like they don't know what they're supposed to do
Mm.
when, most of them actually contact me inbox and say, I was supposed to first go through aviation school because I went to aviation academy.
Mm.
I went to Uganda Aviation School. That is where I graduated from as a flight attendant.
Yeah.
But according to my experience,
Mm.
being a flight attendant or flying, people really love flying everywhere.
Me too, I love
Yeah,
flying.
working in an aircraft is something that people really want to do.
Mm.
But then I'll be uh, telling you guys that being a cabin crew doesn't only require you to go to school,
Mm.
as in going to aviation school. That is what I mean.
Mm.
Even someone who's not going to aviation school
Mm.
can still be a flight attendant.
How?
Like we have a lot of them
Mm.
who do, flying as crew and they've not gone to aviation school.
Really?
What happens? I'll give you like tips, or I'll be highlighting you guys on how this whole process can go. And then, yeah, even if you did education, even if you did marketing,
Mm.
you'd still be a flight attendant.
Okay.
So literally what you're supposed to do is at least have something related to customer service.
Yes.
Because I mean, on an aircraft,
Mm.
you're going to be, talking to people, you're talking to passengers,
Mm.
and communication between crew and passengers
Mm.
is more of, you're supposed to be this kind of person who has
A
high level of
welcoming language,
yes,
yeah, and
someone
communication
who's good,
skills.
yes,
Mm.
personal skills, interpersonal skills, like you're supposed to know how to, talk to people.
Mm.
Preferably people have worked in the restaurants, call centers,
Mm.
reception. Those are people that would really do this so perfect because they've interacted with a lot of people.
Okay.
And it's not like something new, meeting someone on an
Like me
aircraft.
has been in sales.
Exactly. Thank you.
I can.
Yeah. So like
Uh-huh.
you would do it so perfect because the same people you meet in your field
Mm.
are the same people that you're going to meet on board. Only that this time there are people flying, like,
If
and
I,
you're
if
you're
I
in
hear
a
the word
whole,
flying,
yeah,
I
you're
feel
in
like
a
I'm
whole,
flying at the moment.
you're in a whole aircraft and then flying from here to there.
Okay.
Yeah, and there are different people like literally every day. So I'll be so specific with let me start with Uganda Airlines
Mm.
because
It's well,
yes,
we're on a base.
we are here in Uganda, and Uganda Airlines literally posts, like any other organization or any other company,
Mm.
they post their jobs on their website.
The job alerts.
Yes,
Mm.
job alerts, and then you have to check their career site. There is www.ugandaairlines.com, or like you can go to Uganda Airlines careers site,
Mm.
and then you
Mm.
see if there are job openings.
Okay.
People send the links, but most of those links are not genuine.
Mm.
So it would be better if you find that job
Mm.
on the career site of
Okay.
an airline. Every airline, let it be,
On
Uganda
the webs-
Airlines, Rwanda Air, Emirates, Qatar Airways.
Mm.
All those airlines have career sites where they post their job openings. And
Okay.
those are the right places to get those jobs.
Mm.
So with Uganda Airlines, yeah, find that job on the career site
Mm.
and apply.
Okay.
Let your CV, like what you're supposed to include in your CV mostly, like what they are looking for is someone who has customer service skills.
Okay.
As long as you've been working in hotels, like I said before,
Mm.
you're good to apply.
So
Just
like apart like a minute.
mm,
someone might be thinking like right now, according to what you've said, of course we all know that for an organization to hire, you have to be having some level of
Yeah,
education,
yeah.
yeah. So like which level of education for starters?
For
Like
starters.
yeah, like not you've said
Mhm.
if I didn't get you like wrongly, you've said if you're not even if you had not even gone to school, you can apply for aviation, right? But
For yeah, cabin crew staff. Yeah.
yeah, but I think like someone over there watching might be thinking like the level of education it might be senior 4 or senior 6 or some
Okay.
other level.
Thank you. So with that exactly, the level of education, most of the airlines include that in the job in that description. If
Oh,
you check on the career site, they will say level of education. But most of the airlines, okay, I can say literally all the airlines, as long as you can read and write, fluent at least in English, yeah, you're good to
because
go.
you
But
work with international people.
yeah, but then most of the airlines, at least senior 4, senior 6.
Fine.
Yes, you're good
Okay.
to go. Yeah, then a bachelor's degree in something, a master's, that is an added advantage.
Oh,
Yes,
it's
then
like
going to aviation school also, that is an added advantage.
you know why guys run for those jobs. I've seen many people like run for it because we think like me too. I think they earn a lot of money. You guys, you have money.
Like it's
mean,
a very nice career.
I mean, like, do they only want like being on flying and whatnot? Like someone is seeing you flying or about what? Or the money is there? Like, be specific. You tell us.
To be specific with you guys, okay, to be honest with you guys,
The payments are
the
very.
payments with airlines, flying, aviation as an industry is an industry that really has money.
Yeah.
And flying, pilots, cabin crews, depending on the airline you're flying with, I can't say all airlines are paying the same,
Amount of money.
yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on
Like
the
any
airline.
other job.
It's just like any other job. Yeah, you would be a doctor, but
You're not earning the same money I'm earning, yet you are
and
in
we
a
are both
same career.
doctors.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm working at this hospital. You're working at this hospital, so depends on the hospital you're working with. So
Okay.
it's the same with the airlines. You're working under this airline. How big is that airline? How many passengers do they probably transport every day?
Okay.
How many routes are they? Like destinations are they traveling to? So yeah, it's all under that they determine how much they're paying their crew.
You know why I asked this question? For us, we think you have money because we've had some other people who are just close to the aviation something, and like last week, was it last week? I heard that some celebrity like TV presenter like resigned on some TV station, like going like choosing aviation over TV.
Over TV.
So
Oh, okay. Now,
how do you talk about?
aviation is a wide term. Like you get
exposed like
under aviation, there are pilots. Okay, under aviation there is flying as crew. There is working as a check-in agent. Like it's a wide thing.
Customer care.
Yeah, so like I can relate. I can say an example is Uganda. What should I? How should I say it? Civil Aviation Authority. So under like Civil Aviation Authority, there is airlines, travel agencies, this and this. So like it's really wide. So specifically, I'm talking about cabin crews, like the ones who be on board, like because not everyone in aviation is going to be.
Some are even in cargo.
Yes, thank you. There is cargo, there is fares and ticketing, all that.
You know what made me not even laugh? They told me you can even apply and you're like you're expecting to be now in flight attendants and whatnot, and they take you to the cargo staff.
No, but what happens is they give you what you've applied for. Because I'm not going to apply as a cabin crew and they invite me for interviews for cargo or like interviews for ticketing, fares and ticketing.
As long as you're
Yes,
qualified.
it depends on what you've applied for. As long as you're qualified for that, you go. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, I would talk about the process of Qatar Airways because that is like literally, yeah, that is literally what I've gotten more experience into. Like I've attended those assessment days more than like twice, and have really good experience about the whole Qatar Airways thing. If you really want to work with Qatar Airways, because that is what most of
The
people really are looking out to.
Yeah.
So working with Qatar Airways, the fact that it's an international airline and it's one of the best airlines, like it's first or second airline in the whole world. Emirates, Qatar, those are like really, really good airlines that people would really want to work for.
I actually heard that they even give a leave of after 1 year. After 1 year, they give you a leave to go to your country, see your people,
they
then
give
go
you a
back.
month. So that whole month you go. I'll tell you all that.
Yeah.
So what happens with Qatar Airways, like that is what literally I'll be telling you guys today. Qatar Airways will post on their career sites. Like I said, you go to Qatar Airways career sites, but it's totally different because they are going to post Kampala, Uganda, recruitment, Kampala, Uganda. Now that is specifically for Uganda. They are going to post recruitment in Nairobi, Kenya, Qatar Airways, Kigali, Rwanda. So like on their career sites, there are a lot of job openings, but you might find a job opening that is in Dubai and you're in Kampala.
Doha.
So you're in Doha. So if you're in Kampala and then there is a job opening for Doha, you might not make it for interviews. Unless if you can make it for interviews in Doha, then apply. But if you can't manage to make it for interviews in Doha, wait, be patient for Kampala, Uganda, or probably Kigali, Rwanda, or Nairobi, Kenya, or Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, depending on the country where you're based.
Okay.
After apply, send in your CV.
Yeah.
There are a lot of details you're supposed to fill in because there are like a lot of spaces where you're supposed to fill in. Like where you can say Mr., Miss, country of origin, this and this and this. So you're supposed to fill in all that and then send in your application plus your CV.
Okay.
If you also have academic documents related to
your study,
you went to aviation school, you have all those documents, you can also submit them as well.
Okay.
But if you didn't, then give them what you have. Just send in what you have.
Okay.
And then if they will contact you, they will send you an email.
Yeah.
Sending emails, yes. That is like after a week. With us, they gave us emails after like 1 week. And then after a week, they invited us we call them assessment days. They call them assessment days. Now these are like interview days.
Yeah.
So what happens
with literally like other interviews, like you have to be there yourself or you do them online?
You're supposed they come, they travel from Doha to that country.
Themselves,
yeah. Qatar Airways sends recruiters to a country that they're recruiting in. And then when they call you for assessment days, first of all, at least make sure you're smart if you're going for an assessment
like you are. Oh, by the way.
No, please. Not like.
I forgot even to. Guys, no, this is how it's smart.
Okay. No, it's okay. I'm not extremely.
Okay.
I'm not extremely smart. For gents, guys, you can just do a shirt, a plain shirt, preferably. Do a watch and then.
Hey, is it a watch? Yeah, is a watch you must put on a watch?
It's not a must, but.
Like for you to be
more
smart.
Professional, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, for ladies you can do office wear, simple office wear.
Not like I am.
No, you can't go for this. And then I
failed the interview from the first place.
You failed because you can't.
If I was applied.
No, at least you're supposed to be in office wear.
Okay.
If you're going for Qatar Airways recruitment assessment day, day one, make sure you're smart. Because what is going to happen? You're going to be a lot of people. Because we were like 5,000-6,000 people. Yes, they'll send you that email, you reach, and then you realize everyone is smart. Everyone is looking good, and you have no idea who they are going to send it.
I know.
So what you do?
Meaning it's according to your smartness, guys. Like if you're trying
smartness is part. Smartness is part. That is day one.
It contributes.
Yeah, it contributes. So like what happened on our day one, I came and found a lot of people, like 6,000. I was smart and I felt like, people are smarter than me. And when I saw a lot of people, I accepted the defeat. I was like, these guys are smart. These ladies are so smart. I don't think I'll make it.
It's good to give people flowers.
But then what happened was you could walk into the room like as an individual and then meet the recruiters. So how you're walking in, they look at you and already
Your confidence and stuff.
your confidence, like how you're walking, how you're dressed,
Mm.
how you're gonna speak to them. Because like when I reached, I had to be like, "Hello, good morning. My name is Osborne. This is this," and then handed them. You know,
Oh.
like they in the email they will give you details of what you're supposed to carry, what you're supposed to bring.
Mm.
Because our day one was come with your printed email, the email they sent you, print it, and then
You
also
go
come
with the hard
yes,
copy.
yes, and also come with a passport photo
Mm.
plus your CV
Mm.
printed.
Mm.
So those are the things I carried, and then how you talk to them would determine.
I know.
So amongst other people, like okay, when you're walking in, what you say, how you say it, how you dress, they will decide if they're giving you invitation for day 2 or no.
Mm.
So if
that is like a second interview.
Yes, that is like the next day, but you're supposed to get that invitation.
So there are even
later.
those people who even just end at that
Yes,
day.
because now for me on our day 1, I was number 91, and my interview was
Over 1,000 people.
We were like 6,000 people, and
Good.
my interview was
all of you have.
My interview was at 2 p.m.
You never know, guys.
Yes.
But this is not for the week.
Now, and the process is still long
Yeah.
because at 2 p.m. and I was number 91 who got an invitation for the next day. They are going to give you a small. It's like the size of this phone. Like it's not that big. So if you get it, celebrate because at least you've made it. So if you've not made it for that round, they'll tell you, thanks for coming, we shall get back to you. But they will not give you that.
That is a red flag.
That's a red flag. That is like a rejection. So you're not going to get that invitation later. So when you get an invitation later, they are going to tell you the time you're supposed to come tomorrow. But mostly it's 8 a.m. So 8 a.m. the next day, which was Saturday, we were like 250 people selected out of 6,000.
I know.
So 250, at least we're like, okay. You know,
at least now.
you will look at.
And by the way, what I did ask, like, like what was the target of the number they were looking
Now,
at?
with these airlines, you will not guess because they will tell you that we are looking for this and this number when you've reached Doha, or like when your guys are flying to Doha, because they know if they say we are looking for 1 or 2, we're going to be discouraged, kinda like that's a very small number. Yeah.
Meaning, if you're going, you're the one to invest in yourself, like the flight money
I'm
and
going
whatnot.
to tell you the whole process. Yeah. So day 2 were like 250 people, 8 a.m. and then we had to do an English test. So now you're supposed to expect that if they've invited you for day 2, you're going to do an English test in the morning.
That is where the books come from.
Yes. So English test
so
like.
for you, husband are just faking life here. I'm very sorry, telling you guys that you can just go at any level. But here is where the level comes from.
But what I mean is, like it's just like you didn't go to aviation school, right?
Yeah,
I did. But we all studied English in high school.
But there's a difference between your English.
No.
You were 20.
No. Now that English was it's just the same.
You know the reason that's why I'm saying that. You get like when you're in an aviation school, you yeah, it's okay. I will cut. Like you be exposed to many people from many countries.
Yeah.
Meaning your accent, like, do you know the accent is from learning? Like we don't get this accent from the school.
But right
it is from copying from other people.
With the English test I'm talking about, it's a paper like you're supposed.
Like the way we use it to do grammar English and stuff.
It's not about speaking. So like you're going to be like 250 of you, the ones who were invited for day 2. You're going to be in a hall and they're going to give you papers. And they're going to give you 30. They gave us 30 or 45 minutes. 45 minutes actually to do that paper. And after that, and the paper is about seeing how you would communicate with a passenger. It would be like kind of a passage between passenger,
you and the passenger,
yes, and then they'll put in like some missing words, and then you're supposed to fill in. So like it's really not hard. So you do that, and then after
not hard for those who.
Yeah, it's not that for someone who has done customer service. It's really not hard. And then after that, if you've passed, they actually read numbers, because remember, like on invitation letters we have numbers: number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Yes. Then they will read numbers like number 1, number 10, number 13, number 18. Kindly stand up. and they'll say, "Thank you for coming. You didn't make it." So the ones who made it, they look at your face, tell you to put your hands on the table. Like they look at your hands. They ask you, "Do you have any scars?" Like it's called a scars declaration, or like any birthmarks or anything. You declare that if you have.
Okay.
If you don't have any scars, well and good. If you
pass.
have, then they will tell. If you have, they will tell you. You have
You're
a
not
scar on this. You have the scar here.
They don't
like the
qualify?
smallest. It depends on the size of the scars, but most of the times, if you have a visible scar, like on your face or on your hand, that is a red flag.
Meaning
So you're
those who
supposed to.
grew up from the village and use it to go to the
I know, I
plaster
know.
space and whatnot.
So you're supposed to, like at least be good, like have a good skin, no visible scars.
Like
no
yours, I
tattoos.
can see.
I'm coming. So after that round, they will say, okay, actually that is where most of the people fail, on the scars and tattoos. That is where a lot of people fail. Because if you've seen Qatar Emirates cabin crews with their, hats and their uniform, those people look so professional. Their skins
They're
are,
very
like,
smart.
yes.
Like,
So you're not going to be with all your scars everywhere, and
you're representing
yeah,
an
that is a
company.
5-star airline.
Okay.
You're supposed to look 5-star. So after that round, if you pass the round, they will tell you to come the next day.
Okay.
So the next day is now like a one-on-one interview. Yeah, they are going to ask you personal, like, okay, simple questions about, customer service, what you've been doing. Because now this is the time they have with you, like enough time. Remember, the whole process has been having a lot of people.
Yeah.
Now you have few left, so now they can sit with you and ask you, can you do this? The questions they asked me, can you serve alcohol on board an aircraft? I was like, yes, I can. I can serve alcohol.
Okay.
They asked me, do you ask for help? When was the last time you asked for help? People and ideas. What do you put first? I had my answers.
It's kind of tricky, man.
Yeah, it's not that much, but it's just kind of, be you, be simple, just be you.
Yeah.
Tell them what you think, tell them what you know.
Yeah.
And then after that, if you pass that, then they will tell you, please keep on checking your emails.
Okay.
Like they will not tell you you passed or you failed there.
They will notify you.
Yes, you have to wait for your emails. So after that is when they go as a team, look through your CVs and everything. And then with us, after like 4 days, they sent us emails, 2 emails.
That you passed.
One email was to upload the CV, like you upload your CV again online, and then you also upload your photos, half passport photo and a full photo.
Okay.
So apparently that is for the recruitment team, that the HR department in Doha, to see the people they selected, and the HR department in Doha will choose among the people they've selected. So if they came to your country, let's say Uganda, and selected like 20 and told you guys to upload the CVs and blue background pictures, that the HR department in Doha will again see and select from that.
Man, let me
So
be
apparently here in Kampala were like 2 guys who were left. Okay, like who uploaded the pictures and everything. Then the girls were like 26.
Meaning they at times they want in girls most of the time.
Yeah. Girls have the highest number. Of course, if you board an aircraft, if cabin crews are 10, girls are 7, boys are like 3. Like how you can go to a restaurant or a hotel for
or sales, by the way.
Yes.
Actually, in our department, we are only girls.
So that is what happens mostly with
Okay.
cabin crews. So when you upload the pictures and the CV, when the HR department in Doha, sees you're qualified, they'll send you an email and congratulate you. Your CV has been further reviewed, and then they'll give you they'll give you your contract to sign, all that.
Okay.
If you've been rejected, then they'll send you a rejection. And
there
then
is where you go and you
decide to take your bed.
the poison.
So that is kind of
anyway,
a simple. I would share like more, but I can say we don't have like.
Okay, you who is watching, you're doing a great job. Osborne is here for you guys. If you want to contact him, like for aviation knowledge and stuff.
My WhatsApp line, because that is I have to.
Now was they disturb you? Some ladies over there. But
No, but it's okay.
okay.
It's fine.
Mm.
At the end of the month.
Aww.
No,
Okay.
okay. My WhatsApp line is 0774
Mm.
909537.
Okay.
Yeah, you can contact me, you can text me, you can call me and ask me more that is related to any airline that you would wish to fly for, and I'll give you knowledge on how you can go about it. Yeah.
Actually, you didn't tell them where you're working currently.
Currently,
You don't want to tell.
not
Anyways,
now. Yeah.
we are done with Osborne. If you just joined, just tap in, ring a bell, subscribe, share, do everything it takes. Because my son Media, we are always ready to serve you the best content ever. We won't disappoint you guys who have been supporting us. We really promise to keep bringing content every time and then. So we sign out. Bye bye.
Bye.